Break it down.
Meaning, if you bring life in through your mouth and you speaking life, meaning the Lord.
What about the death? What about the death?
I mean, it's going to be the opposite of what I'm about to say.
Come on.
Like when you use your mouth for good things, because it could be a double-edged sword. It could go either way.
Mm-hmm.
You can either hurt or you can help.
Mm-hmm.
And by helping, you could enjoy the fruits thereof from the help that you provided by the good things that your mouth brought. Like
you right. Listen, you right, but I want you to read. I want you to put it in. Okay. And they that love it.
And they that love it.
If you love death,
you're going to keep spewing hatred. You're going to keep spewing blasphemy. You're going to keep being a goddamn Christian.
No, you're right, but no. And if you love death, you shall eat the fruit thereof. That death is going to come to you.
You're going to go right back out into the streets you was part of once upon a time.
You don't know how to watch your goddamn mouth. You are going to reap the benefits of not watching your goddamn mouth. Shock, you had something?
If I may, can you read it one more time, Bible Show?
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
If I may, sir, if you don't mind, when it says death and life is in the power of the tongue, we fail to realize how serious the scriptures really is, and we don't take heed to the words that's being spoken. And this is why it's wise to sit at the feet of the men above you, of the men with the wisdom, because they can help break this down. Your Christian pastor is not breaking this down.
Yeah.
Your Christian pastor is not telling you what the death is or what the life is. See, when your wife say it's okay to have I call them skinwalkers, sir. I got a new word. It's skinwalkers.
Sure.
The LGBT community, the transformer ones, they're called skinwalkers because
thanks for bringing that up. So I meant to touch on that. Go ahead.
So when the skinwalkers, when she has a friend that's a skinwalker and she's sitting there and talking sassy talk with a skinwalker, and then your son sees that, you breeding death to your son because you showing your son that it's okay to be a sissy. You showing your son it's okay to be effeminate. You showing your son that it's okay to want to be a woman, to live a lie, to sin against the Most High God and hate who he is, the man that the Most High God allowed him to be. You teach him that. That's hatred. You teaching your son pure hate. You teaching him to hate his father because you bring that skinwalker in the house to play daddy when you kick the father out the house and put him on child support because he didn't do what you wanted him to do. And that's spewing hatred. Now, when you spew in love, you go to the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. You shut your goddamn mouth. You put your all black pants on, your all black boots, your black shirt, and your black scarf, and you sit in class and you learn your culture and your history. You be quiet. You learn to bridle your tongue. You start comprehending that you have two ears and one mouth, and that's how you have love. You showing love, and for the brothers that become, priests and officers of priests and officers for the Most High, what are you doing? You're going out to the highways and the byways, and you're trying to rip your people away from the thing that they're trapped in, and that's this sinful way of living. That's this web of sin, deceit, destruction, and lies. You're ripping them away from that. So you only giving them all the love. And I didn't understand when General Mahine used to say, I'm trying to get you the hell up out of here. What he's trying to do is he's trying to make our nation strong. And he want our nation because he want us the real love, not that faking. I come and join and then I want to go be a family man. No, not that. Not that. Oh, I'm mad because you got raised up in rank and you got here after me. Not that. In your mind, and you think you're better than somebody, or you're what the white people call it. What they call. They think they have when they think they deserve something. What's that called?
Oh, privilege.
That's just another word, but you're right, privilege. So let me say,
entitled.
There we go. Entitled. Entitled, because a lot of people think they're entitled to something,
right?
And as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, because like also Dunya said, we learned from our oppressor, and our oppressors, they think they're entitled. When they walk the street and don't disregard the cars that's coming. Where do you think Black people got it from? They think they think they're entitled and can walk and cross the street and not follow the law of the light, because we live in a lawless place. These oppressors put these laws in place just so they can break them, and because they feel they're entitled. And guess what? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians feel they're entitled, and that's the wickedness of it all. Because we feel we entitled. That's why the Christian pastor is in a goddamn church and lying and stealing money and telling you give 90%. Don't give 10, give 90. Give me, be broke, be homeless, and no, I can't help you because I need a new jet. Or be a skinwalker, it's okay. That it's okay for my wife to stand up here and preach and tell y'all all types of stupid stuff. Sir, the woman said this is the milk of life and was letting people walk up and suck on her titty.
Was it the black?
A black woman.
I know you're talking.
I was disgusted. I said,
she in Atlanta, right?
And she just boom, popped the titty out. Come get this milk of life. Come get the milk of. I would have, I being in the world, the fork shop, right? I'd probably went and slapped her if she was my wife, because ain't no way a bunch of men, that's prostitution. Come suck a titty, put some money in the coin box, and listen, I'm gonna give you a proper milk.
They're gonna come to church for that.
They coming to church to suck a titty, and then you're nasty because he done sucked the titty in a thing. We don't know where these niggas, these other people mouth been.
Right.
Real shit.
Sloppy. So because I can go on and keep going about the disgustingness of not bridling your tongue. Sloppy.
I would like to know where you got Skinwalker
from. Skinwalker, because I was at work, and it was this transformer, right? And at first you couldn't tell from
transformer. For those who don't know, is a he, she, them.
Right. And now I'm working. We on the back end. We on the east side. You know what I mean? And I'm throwing bags, and it's this dude and this so-called woman that's walking down, and the way she keep positioning herself is like, I'm like, that something don't seem right. It's like off. It's like off, and they think I don't know. She might have thought I was looking at her in the sexual way, and I'm looking at her like, something ain't right. And then you keep looking at me, something ain't right. Something ain't right. And then when she turned, she did them or the Skinwalker. When I seen the face, I said, "Oh, that's a goddamn Skinwalker." You know why? Because you want to be a woman. I'm talking about titties, an ass job, and either you taped or you got that done too, and I can tell though, because a woman face ain't just like that, and her hands ain't like that.
So you can tell the spirit
right, sir. Yeah. And that's why I said that's a man. It looked like a woman. It favors a woman. So I said, them Skinwalkers. They still in
like a zombie.
Right, sir. They want to put on the skin of a woman and pretend to be a woman.
Okay, now I got you.
So I start calling them Skinwalkers. Yeah. And ever since I've been that's just been what I've been calling them. Because then you got the girls that want to take testosterone pills and all this other crazy stuff to get a mustache. And I seen a woman, it was a whole thing about a woman that she wanted to she was a bull dagger, and she ended up getting transformation and became a man by their standards, and dated women, and she ended up unaliving herself.
Yeah.
Because she said it was too hard to be a man,
right?
Because and the way women treat men.
Yeah,
and she wrote this in her memoirs.
I covered that article,
and it's crazy because women don't comprehend. So it took a woman to pretend to be a skinwalker, so to become a man, and then understand how bad women really are. It's another sister that was she's a female, and she was she's feminine, but she was dating girls, and she said, "Listen, I'm going back to Rod because this y'all crazy."
Right.
Come.
Be quick,
yeah, I'll be quick. This dude exposed his pastor for spewing death with his tongue, because he was telling the congregation he has the holy milk in his rod, and for you to get on your knees to perform and get this holy milk, he wanted you to rub it in your face.
Holy
I covered
milk.
that on Boots on the Ground.
What?
Yeah, I covered it on Boots on the Ground.
Holy milk.
Yeah, he said he had the holy milk in his rod. Dude was sitting there tight. He was like, "Yo, I don't know what came over this pastor, but he's sitting there. I never heard of this in old church before." He said he got the holy milk in his rod. Get on your knees and perform.
And they say that we a cult.
Right, that part.
We are a cult.
Yes.
We are a cult. Look up the definition of a cult, and you'll find out what a cult is. But they say cult like it's supposed to be something bad. It's a cult. You in a cult. Okay. The Christian church is a cult. Right? The sooner you figure it out, the better off you'll be. You're in a cult that doesn't follow the book that they read. The book that they're holding you hostage to, they don't follow. Now, verse 22 says, the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 22, whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Right? A wife ain't something that you just use just to jump up and down on and beat and talk to any type of way. Right?
Right.
Because the Lord said you found a good thing. Let me read the whole thing out so I can get this point out. And obtaineth favor of the Lord. So if you got a wife, the Most High made sure that you got that wife. Right? A wife is supposed to be a helping hand, a pillar of rest. That's what the Bible calls a wife. That's what a woman is. That's what a woman is supposed to be to a man. She is supposed to be a pillar of rest. A Proverbs 31 woman is not a lazy woman. Proverbs 31 woman go out there and work and feed and help the poor and come back home, work some more, got her family fresh. The Proverbs 31 woman is a go-getter, a trendsetter. She builds businesses. She makes sure your cup is full. That's what a Proverbs 31 woman is. These Christian sisters running out here talking about they's a Proverbs 31 woman and never read the whole damn chapter. The whole chapter ain't talking about nothing other than work. That's what a virtuous woman is. A virtuous woman is a worker. That's what makes a woman valuable. Not with her ass looking like. Not with how her titties sit up. There's no value. Well, there's some value in it, but that's not the sum total of what a woman's value is. If that was the case, there's so many ugly women out here walking around with 6 and 7 kids. How they get that? How'd they get it? They must be enacting something else. I ran into a nurse at the VA office, at the VA hospital. She was about a 3 or a 4. But Kashak, she was trying. Nah, you don't hear me.
Wait, a 3 or 4, but trying.
You listen, she was as far as looks go, she was about a 3 or a 4.
Right.
But she was trying, and I could see the qualities. I could see the qualities in her because she was submissive, subtle, and letting it be known she wanted some of your brother officer done. I mean, they all do.
God. The
Lord has blessed me.
God, sir.
You know what I mean? Salaki, it's my Judite arrogance coming through. Forgive me. Forgive me. Well, she wanted some of your brother. Other than that, I ain't beat. So next sister I get, she got to be bad. When I say bad, she got to have it all. She got to be about a 6. How your sister say now? You got to be 6 foot with 6 figures. Well, she got to be a 6 in looks with 6 figures. You wildin'. She got to be a 6 in looks and with 6 figures at least.
A 6 with a 6?
A 6 with a 6. I ain't asking for much.
Do she got to drive a 6?
Yeah. What you talking about? Yes.
Yeah. A 6 with a 6.
And her credit score got to be over 666. Got to be way over that.
We